we had a Facebook competition where you could enter your room and then stand a chance to win a free room makeover with paint. And we have selected our first winner. She doesn't know that she has won. She thinks I'm here today only to give advice and to see what her space looks like. So I'm going to knock on the door and then announce her as our first ever Tjhoko Paint room makeover winner. Môre Rizaan, ek is Nadine van Tjhoko Paint. Aangename kennis, lekker om jou te ontmoet. Ek gaan in Engels praat want ek het 'n kamera vrou saam met my. You know, I made the appointment to come and have a look at your kitchen.
Yes.
But there's more to it.
Really?
You are our first ever Tjhoko Paint room makeover winner.
Thank you.
And congratulations. I spoke to you on email and I know that you give me free wings in your kitchen. Let's see what it looks like. And then are you okay with it if we start painting today? If your kitchen is a mess, I'll clean up. The guys are already outside to start the paint work.
Oh, this is awesome.
Come in. Show us your kitchen, Rizaan. Okay. So we have a very white kitchen.
With a bit of DIY going on.
Okay, with a bit of DIY. I'm glad for this DIY. Okay, that's going to make a huge difference. I'm glad for you for having new tops. Okay, so colors. What colors are your favorite colors?
I like blue.
Yeah.
But I don't really have a color preference, but like this mustard color thing I don't like at all.
So no yellows. And then your son, how old is he, Rizaan? I saw pictures as we entered.
He's 5 years old.
5 years old. And does he have any preferences?
He loves blue.
He loves blue. Okay. Okay, so I have intensely looked at all the pictures you've sent us. And then I'm glad I'm standing in the space. And I'm going to show you what I suggest. But we can still make alterations if you're not happy with my suggestions.
Okay.
I don't want you to be here while we're busy. Once we are done, I'll open the door and you can see the finishing product. Okay. So tonight is takeaways and hopefully tomorrow we'll finish the job. So it's very white, it's very cold. We need to create some warmth in your space. With a child in the home, we'll make it a bit of adventurous, but also in a stylish way that you feel comfortable in your own kitchen. The colors that I've selected, and I've actually, after I've looked at the pictures, we designed a new Tjhoko color that doesn't even have a name label yet, although it has a name. It's named after Nayo and she works at the factory. I'm so excited about this space. And I think what I had in my mind will just go perfectly with what I see here. So the wall colors will be this light neutral color. There's a lot of natural light in your kitchen, but we still need lighter walls, else it will look, because the kitchen is small, it will even look smaller if we go with darker colors on the walls. Then I want to incorporate David. Now David is a light whitish color, it's antique white, so it complements any other color, whether it's a beige or a grey, it's a safe color to use. Okay. And what I want to do is I want to paint a streak the size of the stencil so that we fake Moroccan tiles in your space. So you don't physically need to go spend money to purchase Moroccan tiles, we're going to paint them.
Oh, it's going to look wonderful.
So we're going to paint a streak white underneath in David and then stencil with our Nayo's new color the patterns that you can see on the stencil. Oh, this is just going to create such a fun, elegant factor in your space.
It's going to look great.
It's good.
I can't wait. We've been living here for 2 years now, and the white cupboards is really irritating me a lot, but we haven't had time to fix anything. So the fact that she's making it that dark teal color, I'm really excited about that. And then also the Moroccan tiling that she's gonna fake on the wall. I'm not really capable of doing any stenciling, so I'm so glad she's gonna do that for me.
Rizaan, you need to go work now.
Yes,
and
please.
you're not allowed to be in this kitchen for 2 days.
2 days.
2 days?
Okay.
So you are free from cooking, but I need to start working now. So please leave, and I'm going to call the men inside to come and help me. Have a fabulous day at the office. busy with the preparations in this space. So we're covering holes everywhere where we've taken the nails out. We are cleaning all the metal doors with some lacquer thinners. We are removing any greasiness, dirt from the surface that needs to be painted. The main and most important part is the preparation that needs to be done properly. If your preparation is done well, the paint work will be a huge success. On the tiles, there's lots of greasiness, which we need to get rid of first. We are going to prime with our water-based plaster primer to enable the paint to grip on the raw plaster. As you can see, it's very flaky. You can't just paint straight onto raw plaster work. And there are areas where we first need to apply acrylic silicone to make sure that we cover the areas between the corners and the wall, so that the paintwork is done nicely evenly. This is in desperate need of some love and care and a touch of creativity. So I'm going to start to stencil on these areas to hide the imperfections that we can see here, and then this will also definitely need to be painted. Painted it, waited for the paint to dry, and now we are sanding it so that you can see detail coming through. Also very important, as you can see, there's a gap between the wall and the tops in the kitchen. We'll have to apply a paintable acrylic silicone in here to cover this gap. On this wooden blind, I'm not exactly sure what we're going to do. We can maybe apply a stencil technique to it. We are going to wait for it to dry, and then we're going to paint over it and then lightly sand. On this metal cupboard, they have painted it before, but there's a lot of unevenness on the surface. So what Suzuki now is doing, he first cleaned it with a lacquer thinners, and now we are going to sand it to get rid of any unevenness, to create a very flat, even and smooth finish on these drawers. Okay, so the blind that I had in mind for this space, a bamboo blind, we can't find. The entire office is not at the office at this moment. They are busy sourcing blinds all over Joburg. Okay, so everything is styled, everything is ready, everything is clean, and now I'm going to call Ruzan. Straight, 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 straight. To your right, to your right. Turn this way. Okay, and are you ready?
I'm ready. Wow. That's like stunning. Oh. Oh, this is so nice.
Kyk jou liggies.
Dankie. Kan ek nie.
So groot is hier. Let me explain to you what we've done. So we've painted all your metal cupboards in that Tjhoko Paint's new color now is new. On the walls we used a low sheen from Paint Master, which is washable. Even your cupboards are, we seal it with a clear glaze. So Jackson can touch, he can be free in your kitchen. Then, can you remember how horrible those shelves looked?
Yes.
Okay, so we've stenciled them, we painted them, then we sanded it. Remember your horrible looking wooden thing?
Yes.
Okay.
That, oh my soul.
How beautiful is that now?
Stunning.
Do you like your Moroccan stencil?
I love it.
This is some inspiration. You can use this as a breakfast nook. Jackson can eat his breakfast here in the mornings. On this wall, I've left you some chalk. And you can either do a shopping list on here, or you can let Jackson write you something if he wants. Look up there, I've had laser cutouts made, family, friends and food. Scullery had an uplift. So I stenciled above the taps. We've painted underneath the basin, and then everything up there is painted, it's fresh, it's new, it's clean. Better. Window dressing. I was actually looking for bamboo blinds, but we couldn't find. The entire office was out of office today to source a blind. This was what we could find, and we painted it. Your palmet. Look how
It's like that. It fits in so well.
So that is also stencil painted with a custom color we did. Kom hier so. Kan jy glo dis jou kombuis? Hou jy van die blou? Dis cool, nee? Gaan jy vir mamma help kos maak? Asseblief jy met my nooi, hoor? How do you feel?
I feel like I want to cook now.
Make sure to like, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tjhoko Paint.